have the opportunity to talk to Chief Semide, which is the head of this community. So now I have the great pleasure of also communicating and having the opportunity to talk to his son. And I want us to kind of get the clear picture, the clear direction of what is going on in the community. And I think I should, put it on both ways. Let's use our local dialects, and at the same time, let's use English, so that we can have the balance of the information that we are getting. And this is the son of the chief, so I'm going to ask him some questions, and with the answer that he gives, we can balance it with what Chief Semide has already said. So this is a pleasure to meet. What's your name? Semide Sunday. So I already talked to the chief already, and I'm trying to use this information as English in order to balance the Yoruba that was already. So were you born here? Born and brought up here. So what do you think about what do you think about our community? What do you think is it great that we don't need anything anymore? What is your perception?
Yeah, like what I would say about my community is living in water is part of our culture. So like the chief has said, fishermen, like I said, 90% of the community are fishermen. So the men goes out to fish back to their men to take it across the themselves. So and living on water makes us so happy.
Okay.
And so the thing is, if you come here in a big place, and you get to see how people do their daily activities in this place. Like everything you need to get here. You see people have things on road, they sell food stores on road. If you want a drink, if you want
I can see
if you want clothes, there's taxis around, like just taxi routes. If you want to, anywhere you want to go to this place, you easily call them and tell them where you're going. So they take you to all these places. It's just like a life, the same way like people live their lives on the land.
Yeah.
The same way people live their lives on water too. So I myself, sometimes I decided that I was not going to the mainland for 2 months, for 3 months. I don't step my foot in the land. Whereas I stay here, I'm too comfortable here and live my life here in this place. There are local bars in this place. If you want to have your drinks, have it here, go to local bar and take your drinks.
Are you talking like club?
Yeah, there are clubs here on water. So where people do clubs and drinks and a lot of things. But the challenging part of this place is people here are not educated. The first school was given in this place by some group of people called Youth Club of Nigeria in 2009 to the chief. So in 2009, the school was given to us. So this group of people visited the community and asked the chief if he could like give you something to mention. So he made mention of school. But before then, there was nothing like education.
Really?
If you're a male child, you will be trained to fish. A female child will be trained to sell the fish in the market. So once the male one comes from fishing, they give the fish to the female ones, the smokes it and take it to the market. Until 2009. So when these people came, the chief made mention of school. So they gave us the school in the year 2009 to 10. So that's when people begin to school, go to school. So we named the school Waina. Waina in our language means love. So that is we love what they give to us. So but before then, I happen to be a lucky person. Like our mom had 5 boys, 4 girls. So our dad is the chief.
9 children.
9
So you have 8 siblings.
Yes. So he's the chief of this place. He's not educated. My mom is not educated. My uncles are not educated. But my dad knows how important education is to life. So he had to spend so much money on me, my brothers, my siblings to go to school. Where others are like sending their kids to fish with them, carrying their kids along with them to fish. He actually didn't want us to fish. He wanted us to go to school. So he sent us to school on the mainland. So that's why I had the privilege to stand in front of you speaking in English. So I've several times said, Daddy, I'm not going to school. I remember he used cane on me every day. Every day he dragged me to school. I didn't know what he was giving to me then. So as time goes on, I get to some certain class to get to see that school is so interesting. I meet with some other tribes out there, which is Ijo, Ilaje, Yoruba, Igbo, and other tribes like that. So getting to see that school is so interesting. Mingling with them, I don't want to fish anymore. So that's when Dad said, now that you are now interested in going to school, so it's now time for me to teach you how to fish as well. So he taught me how to fish. Now I have education as well. So as the son of the chief in this place, there are a lot of people that comes to this place. A lot of tourists, a lot of whites, a lot of blacks, all over the world. They come to this place just to explore, just to see things. So, and I happen to be like more like a spokesperson to the community. So because my dad is always busy, he's not. You are lucky you met him today. So because even if you call him, you ask you to go and call Sunday or you call Taiwo. So meeting a lot of different people every day, I tell them the stories of this place. I'll tell them the stories of this place. But instead of just telling them the stories, I looked around the community. One day I went to meet my dad and tell Dad that the only thing that promotes this community, the only thing that could like give this community a bright future is by giving the kids education.
Yes.
So it's not all about going to fishing and coming back. So we have to promote education. Though the first school we have accommodate like 150 students, which is not enough. This is a community with a population of over 200,000 people.
Really?
Living in this place, and a community that has been existing for over 100 years. So only 150 students. If my mom alone can have 9, so others, I don't know.
The fish must be good.
Yeah, I don't even want to count it, but I know there are a lot of kids in this place that need education. So I begin to talk to people that comes around. I tell them, instead of just telling them the story, I started telling them the challenging part. Because I believe sometimes it's until you tell people your challenges, they know what to do to it. So I begin to talk to them. So we need a school in this place. But before then, I had to educate the parents. So I had to call my siblings, go around the community as a learned in the community, telling the parents what education is all about. That they should send their kids to school, they become a better person in the future, they become somebody, like people come to visit us. One day they will also, if they have education, they can also visit as well like other people. They can speak English like every other person in the world. So that's when people begin to tell us that, okay, we wish we could send them to school, but we don't have the money to send them to school. So that the money we get from fishing is just to take care of them, is just to survive and all that. So we have to start telling them that we promise to give them free education. So people that comes around, I begin to talk to them. We need to build a school, we need to build a school. And then from there, I use my room as a classroom. I use my brother's room as a classroom, my sister's room as a classroom. So we started with 50 kids. I teach, my brothers, we all teach. So we started with some basic amenities like the parent does not know what good afternoon, what good morning means. They don't know what is your name, they don't know what it means. Like we have to start teaching the kids these things. Like when they get home, greeting their parents in English language. So all that neighbors begin to see that a good thing is coming out from this place. So they have to start sending more kids. From 50 we have 100. So there is no space for us to accommodate them anymore. So we have to start reaching out. The contact I have, so I have to start reaching out to people to support the funds. So people support us with funds to build a school. This is a school. So we build a school, and then now we have over 400 kids in the school which we provide with free education. We provide them with school uniform, free backpacks, shoes, their writing materials is the free education we provide to them. Because a lot of people come here for tour. So the entrance we will get from them is what we use in pushing hard, like paying in terms of paying the teacher's salary, in terms of giving them school uniforms, in terms of writing materials, in terms of taking care of the school. And here in this place, there are a lot of orphans here in this place as well. And as our tribe, we are Ego tribes. So as our tribe, it's the duty of the chief to take care of any child that doesn't have parents in this place, except if one uncle or one aunt is ready to take care of the child. So a lot of orphans in this place, and we have to jump from houses to houses. So if they grew up like this, we might end up having a bad thing, people coming out from them. So we have to start like reaching out to people again to support with funds to build an orphanage. This is a school, that is an orphanage. If somebody,
so this
is a school, that's an orphanage. If you read the signboard there, there's part of solution, also a primary school and orphanage. That's an orphanage. We have 30 orphans that sleep in the orphan there. They have their kitchen there, they have mattresses where they sleep. So we take care of them, we cater for their needs and all that. So now I can tell like 30% of kids in this place are in school. Not many of them. There's school on the land, there's a government school on the land. But our people here in this waterfront, they prefer their kids to go to school in environment which they are used to. Like you get to see kids paddling boats themselves. When they fall into the water, they come out. But on land, sometimes there are fights. Sometimes they are most of these kids. One thing I noticed about them. So when they are walking on the road, immediately like a tipper should press his horn, ping like this.
Scared.
They got so scared. You know, some of them they miss their way. Some of them they miss their way and they will run to a places we don't. So we have to go to the land to start looking for them until we get them back home. But when you see them here, they're so much comfortable jumping from one boat to another, jumping into water, swimming, doing a lot of things in this place. So all the parents, they want their kids to go to school in this place. But in this place, the schools we have here is not enough to accommodate. So a lot of kids are eager to go to school here, which we cannot accommodate. People keep bringing more kids here, which I cannot accommodate. So I have to start reaching out to friends again that we need more schools in this place.
So, do you have space to build anything?
Currently now, I'm building another school now, which is bigger than this one. Okay. So I don't know if you see there's a big building on the road while you're coming.
Yes. Yes.
It's by your right. One big building. So with bamboos like
yes.
So one big building. That's another school I'm currently building to accommodate more kids in school. And I believe so much in education. I promote education a lot in my community because I believe education will serve as good as to the community. I believe these kids, I don't know what they will become, but I believe they have bright futures. I believe with education they go out there, go to secondary school, go to university, get a good job, and if not all of them, few of them will come back to give to the community, to give back to the community. And what I want to add to this is we are pleading on the government that this year, if we can reach out to others, strangers, to help us with this, doing these things, if our government can come and contribute to it, we can make Makoko better.
Yes.
This place can serve as a tourist center.
Yes.
This place can be like attractive for all the tourists, many people to come to this place and for people to see. I know of a place like this in Benin Republic called Gambia.
Yes.
There's a place called Gambia like this. The government has invested so much there, rebuilt people's houses for them. Now it's now attractive for people visiting and paying a lot of money to the government to just decide things. This place can be well furnished. I know this place can be sanitized. These houses can be rebuilt. They can be rebuilt in the proper way that people who want to come to this place. Though a lot of people have been coming to this place, but it can be more better than this. So like there's no hospitals, like my dad has mentioned, there's no hospital in this place. We need more schools in this place, and we need boreholes to get clean waters. So though we have boreholes that serve as private, that serve as private in this place, so this is water which is a very clean water we need, but it's not enough for the community. But if the government should like provide more to this place, so we are his people. We vote.
Yeah.
Yes, we vote. We have all these places, people you see in this place, they have their permanent.
So let me ask you this. I love your spirit, okay? I really do love your spirit. And you are focused, you know exactly what you want and how you can get it. But do you have like a youth association in the community, or are you the leader of the youth association, or how do you coordinate all these things? I guess that's my question. How do you coordinate? Are you just doing it by yourself, or you have all other support of the other youth?
Yeah, the thing is, as a little person, I have an elder brother, he's disabled. So we work together like our siblings, like I said, we're 9. We work together as one. And we have some of our friends in the community that work together with us. In terms of moving from houses to houses to share some information to people. So we work together. But when I say the lucky person, like our dad is a chief. And we are the learned in the community as well. So anybody that wants to come, imagine which team wants to come, contacted us. So today Skills wants to come, is contacted us. A lot of people like that, they want to come, they contacted us. And we are not after the money they want to give us, but we are after our community. We want them to do something great. We always want them to do something great in the community. Like Wizkid said, he said if I give you 20 million, you spend it. If I give you 40 million, you spend it. But why don't you let me do something here which you guys can benefit from in the future? So that's what we want. That's what we need. That's what we need in this place. And like the question you asked, so we have the support of the chiefs. They are chiefs on land. We have their support, like in terms of like something like this. If you have come ahead today, that you said you want to see like 5 chiefs in this place present. So when I call them, okay, these chiefs, so I have some people that I need you to talk to them. Then they'll come around, they give their full support, and we work together. Both Makoko land and Water work together as one. They work together as one in terms of bringing up the community like in a better way.
So this is just something I kind of want to ask you. Maybe it can be a suggestion also. So the kids growing up, right? Is there any part of your curriculum that kind of like excursion, like you take maybe 10 kids on the land for a day?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
They just take them on the land.
Sure.
Let them walk around. Let them just hear the horn. Let them see car passing by. Let them get used to it.
Sure.
So that when they come back and they go back out there, it will not be a stranger. Can you include that, or have you included it?
We've tried our best, and we're still trying to put this confidence in them. So by inviting a lot of people from the land to come here, and like if I remember the last one we did, I think this is 3 weeks ago. I took them to Lekki Conservation Center. We took them to Lekki Conservation Center to explore. So we've taken them to Nike Art Gallery. So we've taken them to Badagi Slave Museum. So we're taking them a lot of places outside. So we don't know. What we're doing is we want them to know that life doesn't end here alone. There are better lives out there. So they are like every child outside there. So this car they are running from, one day they are going to own the car.
Yeah, yes, of course. Okay.
This mansion they are saying one day they are going to own this too as well. So the plan is not just to keep them here. So like today now we have about 37 of them going to secondary school. They're having their graduation there. These are some of the things that give us joy. So now the secondary school is not on water. The secondary school is on the mainland. You know, I know some of them will be going to Sabo, some of them will be going to Yaba, some of them will be going to Oyinbo for their secondary school. There, they get to meet with other friends, and then this fear is not there anymore. So that's it. We don't just keep them here. We take time and reach out to people to support us to take them outside. We rent a big bus for them to take them around the community, and that's it.
Alright, so thank you so much. I really happy. I know you have a lot to say. I can go on and on. I really appreciate it. I actually really want to work with you, just to be able to see. You know, I like the spirit. You have a goal, and it seems like you have a plan to achieve it. So thank you so much. I just want to say this. You can't belittle, can't despise the little beginning. You have to know that the journey of a million, it starts from the first step, and this is our kids. This is our future. This is the people that we are looking up, that we are expecting to take charge when we are gone. Because one day we all have to go. We go, and our children will be the ones that host up our legacy. This is a legacy that this community has been having. They would love to continue this legacy. We have children, we have people that need help, and we are using this opportunity to seek us, to seek your help, to seek your support, to say, hey, Makoko is here. This is a community that preserve their culture. They love to continue it, but they want to continue it in a better way. Like we all always strive for better opportunity, for better things. So now we are using paddling to paddle the canoe. Next time I want to see Yamaha, or maybe something that we actually manufacture ourselves. These kids can do it, but we need your help. We need you to support this community to make sure that we get to the next level. Thank you for joining your time with us. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching this video. Until I see every one of us in the next video, I say have a wonderful day.